So if you have any questions, please do ask the questions, or you can put your questions in the chat. You can raise hand. We will allow you to unmute, and you can ask the question. So I have got a couple of questions, which I like those which have come. We have answered it, and accounts. Yes, ma'am. You can. You are unmuted. You can ask. Please ask the question. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Shashidhar here.
Yeah.
Actually, we have two offices. One in SEZ and other is non-SEZ.
Correct.
So, is it required to generate e-invoicing?
Yeah. So the unit you have, the GST unit you have in DTA, you have to do e-invoice, and the unit which is there in SEZ, e-invoice is not required.
Okay, but excuse me. This SEZ only crosses the threshold, not the other one.
Can you come up again?
It's the same single entity with two locations, one in SEZ and another is non-SEZ.
Of course, yes. So you will have the separate registration number for the SEZ unit and the DTA unit. The GST in the DTA unit has to do e-invoice, and the GSTN of SEZ unit need not do e-invoice.
But that non-SEZ is not the out of threshold. It is very less.
Now, let's say unit 1 is doing a turnover of 5 crores, unit 2 is doing turnover of 6 crores. Both the units are less than 10 crores, but combined they have crossed 10 crores. So e-invoice is applicable even if you are doing a 5 rupee sale also to a B2B.
Oh, okay. So now for SEZ not required, non-SEZ I'll have to generate e-invoice.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Hi. This is Nishit Ambalia from Nirman Projects.
Hi.
We are a construction company and we are specialized construction. So our invoices are getting approved by the clients once they check the quantity and material. So once I submit.
Your voice is not clear, Nirman.
Hello. Now is it clear? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a construction company and our clients are majority petroleum companies. So once we submit the invoice, the client is checking the quantity of the items we have utilized and mentioned in the invoice. So if after submission of invoice, if there is any changes in amount, then whether we have to entire invoice to be cancelled or what?
Yes. So once an invoice is generated, you cannot edit, amend anything. The concept of amendment is not there. So you got to cancel the invoice and issue a fresh invoice.
Understand. And once the invoice is uploaded positively, and if it is cancelled, then also it is uploaded automatically in GSTR1, right?
Yes. Once you do it, this data gets automatically uploaded to GSTR1. Please note, cancellation is only within 24 hours.
Okay. After that, it cannot be cancelled.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Any other questions? Is invoice required for persons who is dealing exclusively B2C? Answer is no.
I have a quick question.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Sharada. Yes, please.
So you mentioned that APIs can be created through your software itself. Is it possible also to create APIs directly for the portal itself so that automated e-invoicing can be generated?
I lost your voice. I lost your voice. I could not hear. Request you to repeat the question.
Okay, so APIs be created directly for auto generation of e-invoicing. Can we link it with that portal itself directly, or do we have to go through your software only?
I request you to repeat the question again. Bharti, did you get the question?
Yes, may I answer here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if your turnover is above 500 crores, you can directly link it to the NIC portal. But if it is below 500 crores, you have to go through a third party. It is not necessary that you go through GST then, but you'll have to go through some party, a third party, to link it to the NIC portal.
Okay, okay. And so let's say, since we are looking at selling the software in the market itself, how can we become those third parties? Is there a possibility for that?
You either have to be registered as an ERP or a GSP.
Registered as an ERP supplier on the portal itself, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and can you suggest how that can be done? Is it a possible?
No, sir. No,
You don't
sir.
have an
We
idea.
do not.
And then in that particular case, we can go ahead with associating with your company so that we can provide the API through your software itself to our clients, correct?
Yes, that
Okay.
is possible.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, there is a question. If I'm registered for e-waybill, should I again register for myself for e-invoicing? The answer is no. E-invoice portal will be, you will be able to log in using e-waybill credentials, but it is a different portal, not the e-waybill portal. It's a different portal. I am working in a processing firm. We are doing job work in a day. We are generating more than 100 bills. Then is it necessary for 100 e-invoices? Yes. Each bill, even it is a 1 rupee invoice, you need to do e-invoice. When can I generate an e-invoice for export of the goods? So Gautam, whenever you are issuing an invoice to the customer, you will be doing an e-invoice at that point in time. What would be the new invoice serial number for introducing e-invoice first time? There is no separate serial number. You will continue to use your old serial number, which is there. You will continue using that serial number. If we need to cancel the invoice after 24 hours, can we cancel in our books? And is there an option to remove in GSTR1 while filing the following month? Madhusudan, yes. You can cancel the invoice in your books. Please remove that in GSTR1. Update the table 13 of GSTR1 accordingly. Kasturi is asking, can you give a demo in e-invoice portal? Kasturi, e-invoice portal do not have a login directly. You have to use an Excel utilities and generate an e-invoice, upload the JSON manually. Shah is asking how to integrate GST Zen with the Tally ERP 9. I request you to get in touch with our support, either any of the phone numbers, either on WhatsApp or email. So our team will connect you back how you can do the integration and what are the fees, everything that the team will take care. If the total turnover is more than 20 crores, question by Ishan, and the taxable turnover is only 2 crores, is the invoice applicable? Yes, for those 2 crores, the invoice is applicable. Question by Ajay, is invoice required along with the tax invoice or both are required? Ajay, on your regular invoice, you will print the QR code and issue it. You will not print two documents. Okay, we have answered this question. How many hours after we can generate an invoice after getting a normal invoice? Ashish, I didn't get your question, but before issuing the invoice to the customer, you got to have an invoice. Imagine the process in the e-invoices, how you are putting a seal and signature before you giving it to the customer. You're also getting an acknowledgement from the government on that. Think that as a process. So it is an additional step that got introduced. So on your paper, your stationery, your invoice, you will putting additional seal, signature, content on the invoice. That's all about e-invoice.
Venu sir, we are not able to hear you.
I think he might be having some internet issues. He's not in the participants.
Venu sir, you are on mute, sir.
Yeah, as I said in the initial slide, as we are in 7th September, please do not wait till end of the month, thinking that, okay, we have lot of time. Some of you are asking some basic questions as to how to do it after the demo. It indicates that somewhere you did not get clarity as to how do I do it, right? So do not wait till then. If possible, you can do the invoice from tomorrow.
Venu sir, I think we lost you again. We are not able to hear you. Venu sir. Hello. Okay, we have a question about how to get and use GSTZen and Tally ERP. Our coordinates are available on the screen. Please reach out to us either via phone, or you can send an email to support@gstzen.in, and we can support you with generating e-invoices through Tally ERP. Explain using the same credentials of e-way bill to e-invoicing. The e-way bill credentials can be used to create an account in the NIC portal, sir. But for e-invoicing, you have to create an API user for every GST number. So in order to log into the NIC portal, you can use the e-way bill credentials. Is it mandatory to attach esign in software? In the invoice, it is mandatory to only have the IRN number and the QR code for it to be considered as an e-invoice. The digital signature is not mandatory. Bharti, please correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it is the invoice is automatically assumed to
Sorry,
be
sorry,
filed. Yes.
Okay, I got disconnected. What was the question, Vatsa?
If it's mandatory to attach
Vatsa, what was the question?
If it is mandatory to attach the e-sign in the software, sir.
Yes, so just because you are doing e-invoice doesn't mean that you don't need a digital signature. You will continue to issue the invoice with either digitally signed or manually signed. You've got to do it with the signature. You are establishing that this is a document generated by your side. You will have to do the way currently you are doing, will continue to do the process. There's no change. The only change is you are just putting additional QR code in the invoice, that's all. Any other questions that were not answered? All right. So the coordinates are here, and feel free to get in touch. Our number is 7406441122. And you can write to us support@gstzen.in. Thank you for attending the session. We will share you with the presentation copy on your registered email ID. And you want to demo of it, you can just reach out to the team. Can looking at your software, they can integrate and do a demo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vatsa. Thank you, Bharati.
Thank you, sir.